Did you know that as much as 80,000 gallons of water is wasted each year on an undetected toilet tank leak? That's more than 200 gallons of water down the drain each day. It's not good for the environment, and it's not good for your wallet either. The good news is that this is generally an easy problem that you can fix yourself. Today I will give you the project basics that will help you address the most common problems with toilet tank leaks. This will help you get started before you head to your local independent home improvement retailer. That's where you'll find everything you need, including the tools, materials, and the know-how to help you finish your project on your own. There are two common problems which can cause a toilet tank to leak. One is a problem with the fill valve, which looks like this, or a problem with the flush valve, which resembles what I'm holding right here. Since minor leaks many times go unnoticed, an easy way to determine if your toilet leaks is to pour some food coloring or blue laundry fabric softener into the toilet tank when it is fully refilled after a flush. Give it a couple of minutes and then inspect the toilet bowl for signs of color. If the water in the bowl is blue, you know there's a leak. But before we start troubleshooting whether your leak is coming from a flush or a fill valve or a specific component, if the internal parts of your toilet look like they were made 20 years ago, it will save you time and money in the long run if you replace all of the toilet tank components at once. It doesn't take that much more time, and most toilet repair parts manufacturers make complete replacement kits with everything you need for around $20. If you discover you have a leak and the parts inside your toilet look relatively new, then you must determine if the problem is with the flush valve or the refill valve. This will take a little investigating, so let's get started. The most common cause of a leaking toilet tank is when the flapper fails to seat properly and form a tight seal against the valve seat. This lets water leak from the tank into the bowl. It may be caused by the flapper being out of position. It might also be caused if there is a mineral buildup on the bottom of the flapper that prevents it from seating properly. If you see a scaly buildup on the bottom of the flapper, shut off the water and drain the tank by holding down the flush lever until the tank is completely drained. You can use a sponge or a towel to get the rest of the water out. You can remove the scaly buildup with steel wool or fine sandpaper. You can also buy a new replacement flapper for a few dollars. As the water leaks out of the tank and into the bowl, it is then replenished by the fill valve, causing a continuous flow of wasted water. To check for this, first shut off the water supply to the toilet. Mark the water level in the tank with a pencil or marker, and then check it again in 10 to 20 minutes. If the water level has fallen below your mark, the flush valve is leaking. If not, the flush valve did not leak, and you know that any leaks are being caused by the fill valve. If the fill valve isn't working properly, the tank will generally overfill through the overflow tube, and the excess water will continue to run into the toilet bowl. This is usually either caused by a waterlogged float or when the water level is set too high. A good rule of thumb is to set the water level about 3/4 of an inch below the top of the overflow tube. If you need to adjust the height of the valve, press up on the lock ring to disengage it and turn the shank to adjust the fill valve to the proper height. Once it's set to the correct height, pull the lock ring back down to lock the shank in place. If you have any questions about this or any other home improvement project, be sure to read our list of frequently asked questions for this video. And be sure to print out our project instructions, which includes a tools and materials checklist, before you head to your local independent home improvement retailer. That's where you find all the products and helpful advice you need to finish your project. If you're not sure where to find your local store, check out our store locator. Good luck with your project, and thank you for watching.